In Chapter 13 of Invisible Man, the narrator leaves his apartment to get some fresh air, and he's unsettled by shop signs selling products to make black customers appear whiter. He comes across a vendor selling baked yams. Overwhelmed by the warm, sweet yams and the nostalgic feelings they drum up in him, the narrator eats them hungrily and feels more positive with each bite. Although the yams fill him with homesickness, he's suddenly overcome by an intense feeling of freedom. As he walks down the street, the narrator observes an elderly couple being evicted from their apartment by two large white men who hurl the couple's belongings on the street, including the old man's yellowed, withered emancipation or freedom papers. The old woman pleads with the narrator to save her Bible and sobs to the white men that she just wants to go back into her house and pray. Disgusted by the scene, the narrator watches until one of the white men strikes the old woman for trying to return to her house. The gathered crowd explodes in anger, and amid the chaos, the narrator delivers a powerful speech. He pleads with the crowd to be angry, but wise. Everyone is turned to listen to him, even the white men. With the crowd's undivided attention, he speaks for several minutes on what it means to be dispossessed. Despite this inspirational speech, violence erupts, and the narrator traverses rooftops, escaping the maddening scene. Just when he thinks he has escaped, a voice says, "That was a masterful bit of persuasion, brother." The white man, who is later revealed as Brother Jack, invites the narrator into his home for coffee and cheesecake, which the narrator has never had, and praises the narrator's eloquent speech. He offers the narrator a job as a speaker for his mysterious organization, the Brotherhood. The narrator leaves, confident he'll never contact Brother Jack again. After consistent rejection, pain, and degradation, the narrator finally finds his voice. The yams break through the cold, literally and symbolically, to alleviate the narrator's depression. His feeling of freedom and identity is contrasted with anger that his culture has been suppressed for so long, which he unleashes in a rage against Bledsoe. When the narrator witnesses the eviction of the elderly couple, he sees the agonizing helplessness of his entire race. He is particularly moved to see the old man's freedom papers. His seemingly contradictory speech, while eloquent, encourages the crowd to follow the law, but blames the law for causing the elderly couple's plight, creating the same moral ambiguity as his grandfather's deathbed speech. While fleeing, the narrator witnesses flashes of death and birth imagery, further symbolizing his rebirth. Although his motivation is shadowy, Brother Jack presents another example of a white character who sees African Americans as labels and pawns, refusing to acknowledge their individuality. The narrator thinks working for the Brotherhood might provide him the opportunity to create a new identity for himself, even though Brother Jack's motives are unknown.